Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. It is Soviet Sunday today, and we're going to be making some major progress, hopefully, at the new city to the south. So there's very little time to waste, folks. Let's go ahead and get ready to dive on in. As always, just want to mention before we do, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by dropping those likes and comments down below. As always, I look at the number of likes and comments to get a quick read on people's interest levels on different series that I'm doing. At the same time, I do enjoy reading through all the comments to get some insight on your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions, and what you might like to see more of, or how you'd like to see it change. So, for example, last session, many of you, most I would say, if not all of you, said some variant of how you enjoyed watching our train ride from the aggregate, loading to the aggregate unloading over here. So really cool to hear that, because I personally, yes, very much enjoy seeing things from that angle to get an understanding of just how big our city is and how things move from place to place. So it's cool to see that y'all like that as well, and so I'll be doing it more often. So that's what I mean when I say I read through all the comments, and whether it's something funny or cheeky or something serious or providing feedback or suggestions, I enjoy it all. So do keep it coming, please. Now, let's get to work. We're all the way, on this end, even though I'm supposed to be working to the south over there. I did just want to check one thing really quickly. Again, this is directly from the comments. I need to check our resources that we're importing, because we are actually importing a lot of coal. And, oh, wow. Almost 250,000 this year. Definitely going to be 250,000 by the end of it. Last year, we imported 500,000 rubles worth of coal. Okay, so something's not right here, because we have a ton of coal. So where are we buying coal? The bricks, we're not buying coal. There's no point in canceling the purchase orders, because we only use it when coal gets that low. So nothing over here is seeing a deficit. Over here, we don't need coal. What's up with the mechanical components? Oh, that's what's gone wrong. Oh, I'll touch on that in a second. Down over here, we're fine for coal. Bricks, and what else uses coal? You are fine for coal as well. And I wish I could just see where coal is being imported, rather than having to click everywhere and see individually. Iron ore turns to iron. Over here we have enough iron ore. Yeah, this one iron mine is really not good enough to sustain 4 of those. So it's got to be somewhere down here that we're importing coal. Not for food, not for alcohol. That's good. Wouldn't want to import coal for either of those. Oh, you know what? No, it's not the plastics factory. It's not the chemical plant. Where are we importing coal? Is it down over here to one of these industries? None of these guys require coal, do they? Oh, wait, is it the cement factory? I think that might... No, that just needs gravel, I thought. Oh, no, it needs coal, but I've got enough. Wait, okay, why are we importing coal? Because, 500,000? 250,000? This is way too much money wasted on something that I can't even figure out where we're using it. Alright, let's see. There's nothing here that uses coal. There's nothing here that uses coal. None of this uses coal. Nothing here uses coal, I'm pretty sure. Yep, nothing here uses coal. Are we... No, we're fine over here. Hang on, I'm really actually thrown off over here. Because these guys are both fine. They're topped right up. And I was checking my imports, right? Import of resources, coal, yes. Again, I wish I could just see where and why. Everything is topped up. Unless it's not like I'm importing, let's see, if I were to pull coal, no, we're not importing it here. I don't know. We got to keep an eye on that though, because that is ridiculous. I don't know if any of you have any idea where we might be seeing that import happening, but none of these industries, as we just checked, none of these industries require coal. Construction doesn't require coal. Building roads doesn't require coal. So it's not like when I was building roads, we were, you know, importing coal for that. So it's none of that. It's none of that. Yeah, that's wild, actually. I don't know. What am I missing here? All right, well, you know what? That's enough time mulling over that. I'll look at it in off time or something. But if you have any idea what it might be, let me know in the comments down below, because I cannot spot for the life of me where those imports might be taking place. Anyways, apart from that, the other thing that was addressed and that I kind of noticed right now is this blockage. Don't know why this keeps happening now after so much time of, you know, not happening. But basically, there was a comment that pointed out that we should get mechanical components down south. And, oh, you know what? I'm not sending mechanical components down south. I thought I was. I could have sworn. Yeah, we're shipping them by trucks, aren't we? Yeah. So we've got a truck, right. So I thought what we'd done was, I thought we had a train bringing mechanical components down over here, and then the ship was bringing it down. I'm mistaken. We actually have a truck bringing mechanical components down. So we've got plenty of mechanical components at this warehouse over here. So anytime we need some for any of the construction work being done down here, our trucks will be able to pick it up from over here. Eventually, I'll redistribute it so that not everyone has to come down to this warehouse. We'll have a more centralized warehouse, probably somewhere up over here, or maybe out over here or somewhere. But we'll do that when the time comes. Right now, it is a pretty long journey, but a lot of our construction offices are down here. So what they do is they go to the mechanical components at the warehouse or at the cargo station, and then drive down. So it's not the end of the world, but eventually we'll move that. So that answers that mechanical components question. However, we haven't been exporting for a while because of this blockage over here, which is a little frustrating, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. It'll get sorted out quickly enough. I really do need to sell more bricks, don't I? We gotta sell bricks faster. We are so topped up on bricks. All right, very well. I think I'm good to hit play with all that taken care of. I wanted to see what the coal situation was and the mechanical component situation was before I hit play, just so I could catch any issues. So that's taken care of. We are at 5.1 million, almost at 5.2 million. So money's looking good. Apparently we start with 8 million. So we're close to our starting wealth, which is crazy considering where we were just moments ago. Unemployment, I feel like, is at its all-time lows right now. Not immediately right now, but you can see, well, I guess last month it was at its all-time low. So that's good. And we're about to solve that problem a bit more as more jobs crop up across the river down there by Vira. But that's, you know, in the near future. This is also going to be done soon, the Saint Partia television station. So that'll provide some employment down over here. Feeling pretty good about all of that. Let's go ahead and hit play, folks, and see how things progress in today's session, because, like I said earlier, lots to do, right? Lots to do. Now, there's a really interesting suggestion that I really like. That was basically, it would be nice to have a bus that basically, I'm saying basically a lot. It would be nice to have a bus that takes people from Brixtonia to the big city of Veterinkagrad to, you know, see the sights there. And I thought that was a really cool idea. It's similar to a lot of real world, you know, there's a lot of real world examples of that kind of bus, like, you know, oh, it comes twice a day and it takes you to the big city, once in the morning, once at night, to bring people back. So what I'll probably do is I'll build the stadium I was talking about. We'll probably put the stadium down over here. We could put a bus stop down over here or over here. So there's a couple spots we could put a bus stop down, and we'll have the stadium over here as well. And what we'll do is we'll have a bus come from Brixtonia. Probably what we'll do is it'll like go over there, pick up a bunch of people, and then loop around and like come over here, pick up a bunch of people, and then go all the way across to the stadium, to the bus stop by the stadium. And then people can, you know, in our heads, they'll be going farther. They'll take other buses to elsewhere. But, you know, for game mechanics, I don't think they'll actually do that. But I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's very authentic as well. It feels like an actual thing an actual city might do. So I'm very excited to do that. I'm going to keep an eye on these coal imports. Last month, yeah, every month we're importing some. It was at 0 relatively recently, or does the chart always starts at 0? Okay. I just don't understand why. Well, we're not importing any right now, so I don't have to bother myself with it. I wish you could see where it's coming in. Anyway, I was just looking at menus because it's nighttime right now, so might as well while the sun's coming up. Apart from that, at Zavotsk, it was suggested that I should not delay the placing of this semaphore over here. Suppose you're right. I can make this a two-way. Can I fit it over here? No. This is something that really bothers me, is like, there's room here for a semaphore. Why won't you let me, game? Just let me put one down. Let me put one down. Alternatively, we could also do this, where we got a chain over here, right? Because that'll check this and this. And you over here can be a two-way chain, I guess. Guess both these can be two-way chains. Come in from either direction. Yeah, that, I think, should stop any blockages from happening over here. All right, so mechanical components taken care of, the semaphore taken care of. We've taken a look at the coal situation, can't figure out what the deal is. And we've got our conversation about the stadium. These are all the things from, like, just notes I took. Now, something that's been pointed out a couple of times, and I keep meaning to address it, is that the cause for our brownouts isn't necessarily a lack of power coming through, but it's more about the load of power coming through. And I'm handling all this while the construction down south continues, just to do a quick check-in for you guys. We've got our power plant construction that's been the new focus ever since our tunnel got completed, so that's the focus over here. And I do believe... oh, we've suspended this construction. I wonder if we should resume it, or if we should maybe focus on the construction of some of these, like the meat storage, the small barn, and the shopping center over here. And I believe I still need to put down another shopping mall. Yeah, no, we've got our shopping center over here. There's some stuff I need to do down there, but my thinking is that while the construction's happening, I can at least maybe deal with some of this stuff. So what's happening is this one guy, I think this is the problem, that this one guy is supplying power to everything over here. And we do have another one over here. Oh, you're not getting any wattage. What is your problem? You are connected here. This thing is, like, I'm not entirely certain of how to read some of these things. Like, I wonder if I should, instead of having these mediums over here, if it should actually be a large wire coming down this way, and then we have a switch down here. Like, I might need to do that. Again, the way electricity works is not something we've explored too much in this playthrough, despite it being, what, 77 episodes now? But there's the high voltage switch, there's the power transformer, and the way these work is they have different throughput of wattage. I believe there's a limit of how much throughput any one of these cables will have. So you're at 1 point. So why are you so much smaller? Is it because you're a rural modded version and I didn't see that as a note? Because the voltage is high across the board, and if I'm not mistaken, let's check here. This stuff moves wattage, not voltage. Okay. And we are using this stuff, but I guess there's a decay over time. I mean, does it drop with each step because of, like, resistance and things like that? Goes from 1.9 to 1.6 to 1.3. Like, is that why it's happening? If I were to swap it out, would it not happen as much? One way to find out. We've got money to do some experiments. Let's run one right now. Let's go ahead and pause, I think, because what I'd like to do is, let's see, you come from all the way up over. You come directly from here, eh? Go all the way through, all the way down, all the way over. That's what happens there. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause. And what we're going to do is we're going to... If I get a switch here... I'll do something like that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and demolish you. And you. And... this goes in two directions, okay. Got to keep an eye on all the connections that I'm going to break right now. Get rid of you. And you. Okay, that should. Let's go ahead and hit play so we can actually see this all go down. And then replace it. Get rid of you as well. A lot of people without power right now. A lot of industries without power as well. Well, just this, I guess. Come on now, hurry it up. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking if we get the power transformer... Well, no, we need to get the switch first. Again, I have no idea if this will actually make a difference. I apologize if it doesn't. Able to do infrastructure. Is the infrastructure the actual wires over here? So let's get rid of you. Put you down over here, like so. Right. Let's put you down over here like so, because I want to have a road connection in case there's a fire over here ever. So let's see. Something like this. A road connection. By the way, this was asked recently. What are these numbers? These numbers are hotkeys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way you assign them is you drag, you go to your construction stuff, you click and you drag into the boxes, and that will assign a hotkey. And you actually have multiple panels of hotkeys you can use. So for example, if I click and drag the gravel road and drop it off over here, oh sorry, you don't have to click and drag. You click and then you click. Nope, you do click and drag. That's weird. The last time it worked without me clicking and dragging. Nope. Oh, you can't reassign. Great. So you click and then you click on an empty one, and that's how you assign. And I guess you can't unassign. That's funny. Anyway, and then after it's done, you can either click up here to quickly jump to what you want to build, or you can use the keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc., to quickly jump between what you want to build. Anyway, so this would not be allowed to connect. It's not the end of the world. Come on. But I'd like to try and make this a bit more legit of an operation, right? So what if I go down over to here? Something like that. Now, still can't connect. Oh, no, there we go. All right, good. I'll take that. And then we need to get our wires in. So the high voltage wires, we connect you like so, and we connect you like, oh, come on, game. Like so. Just want to look a little bit neater. And then if I get a power transformer, let's say down here, right? I guess I gotta get you out of the picture. We get the power transformer over here. I think this will do the trick. I imagine it'll do the trick. If I pop you down over... It seems so wasteful. It's such a big thing for such a small area, it feels like. But let's go ahead and drop you down over here. Sorry, I gotta flatten. Didn't realize it was yellow for some reason. Turned blind for a second, turned colorblind. Drop you down over there. We've got our high voltage connection over here, and then we should be able to get our medium voltage wires, max wattage, over here and over here. And all this we're obviously going to pay for. Fund that, and our high voltage wires as well. Fund all that. Cool. We're going to fund that with rubles as well, and fund this with rubles too. Now, I wish I'd kept a track of the numbers over here, but too late for that. All this gets completed, and once you're done, boom, wattage. Is that higher than it was before, or is it the same as it was before? I'm not sure. But I hope this is letting enough power through. Now, what could maybe help is if I add another source of power over here. Because right now, like I said, this one substation is powering so much stuff. And I think that's causing issues. Is there... Where are you getting your power from? Where are you getting your power from? Oh, from down over here. Right. Maybe let's do it. We'll check at night to see how the wattage goes up. Because, again, I don't know if that's how much wattage it's pulling or how much it's providing. Which can be one and the same, but it can also be two different things. If it's a representation of how much wattage it's providing, then it should stay, you know, relatively similar. Well, no. What I basically want to see is if this gets maxed out or minned out. I guess maxed out. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I want to see what it looks like at night, basically. I want to see what these numbers say at night if it changes based on electricity usage. Because hypothetically, when people all turn their lights on at home and the street lights go on, you does it start capping out? Because that's what causes a brownout, is when you're not getting enough power. It's not that you don't have power, it's that you're not getting enough power for efficient running. That's the issue. All right, so this progress over here. And again, if I have any of these details wrong and you know better, correct me in the comments. I'm always happy to be corrected. This is my understanding of how this stuff works. It's very possible that I have it wrong, and if I do have it wrong, let me know in the comments and I'll address it in the next session so we all have it right, because that's how we all learn and become better at things. All right, so let's see. Construction is, focused down here right now, and I think I'll leave that focus for now. We've got a good number of workers and stuff coming through. What I might want to do, though, and I think I spoke about this briefly last session as well, is I might want to get some more buildings down over here. I don't think unemployment here is a problem. 1 worker without a job so far. 2 workers without a job. 4. 6 workers. I wonder if we need to get another bus to come here and bring people where. Also, hang on a second. I haven't seen our aggregate train for a while. Are you stuck over here? You're not. Are you stuck over here? You're not. Everything looks like it's moving smoothly. Indeed it does. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okay, good stuff. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. All right. So, back down over here. All this is planned out, but what we still need, we've got our hospital, we've got our fire station. Oh yeah, there was a comment that said I didn't have a fire station down. So just as a reminder, I do have this fire station down now, and I put it in a central location so that it's able to cover up here and down here. A bit harder for it to get down there, but it will still be able to get down there once it's done being built, is the big thing. So let's go ahead and continue your construction and continue your construction as well. I wonder if I should get another construction office down somewhere so we can pick up the pace on this construction a little bit. Probably should. Probably should, because there's a lot to do over here. And I could always play at double speed, right? I mean, I will be playing at double speed when construction's going at full pace. I'm just trying to figure out, put another construction office down over here. Would have to trek all the way up there to get stuff, and then come all the way back down over here. Kind of backtracking a bit too much, I think. I could put another construction office over here, right next to this one. Make this kind of a construction hot spot. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Where are we? Construction-related buildings, construction office. And let's rotate you like so, and struggle to put you down because there's a wire over there. Great. Okay, there's plenty of room here to... Oh, come on. Don't make me have to destroy this. Don't make me destroy you. I guess I have to. I just like how clean it is. It lines up so nicely. Lines up so nice. I mean, I can put this down over here instead, right next to the rail construction office. I think I saw it fit there momentarily. I can nudge it in. I don't think I'll ever build this track out here, so we can do that. And again, it's right next to where it'll pick up most of its resources, which is why I like this spot for it. Could also do... Yeah, let's just do... Actually, I could do this. I like this. Okay, let's do that. Because what I can do is I can pop you down over here. And I can get the road connection like so. Nice and easy. And we'll obviously pay for this. Pay for that and all the equipment that comes in it. We've got so much money. It's time to start paying for some of this stuff. And again, I want to be completely like autonomous if and when possible, where we don't oops, went the wrong direction there. Where we don't import anything, where we build everything ourselves, etc., etc. I want that to be the case. However, sometimes for quote-unquote useless things, as a propaganda poster might put it, for useless things, we can import. Or we can rush like this. Or when we don't want to wait too long, we can rush like this. I have no issues with that either. Okay, we've got you. Who should we use as our template? I guess this is a good template. The tower crane is really effective. I don't know why we went with road cranes as opposed to tower cranes earlier. It was what was recommended, but now I'm like kind of wondering, like, well, was that the right call? Oh, I don't know if y'all have any insight. Let's stick with the IKR 256s. Let's get one of you. We need a open hull. Where are we? Open hull. Where's my favorite baby? There we go. I think that's still the best. Yeah, it looks like it's still top dog over here. 16 tons is going to be hard to beat. And at the price and the speed, 95k. Yep, still top dog. All right. So let's get 3 of you, because you can carry vehicles and stuff as well. Let's get a couple of you as dumpers. Do I want as many mixers over here? And I guess, sure. Well, who's the better mixer? Is it the KMZ 5320? 11 tons of concrete. 95 kilometers per hour. The answer is yes. Get a couple of you covered hull. I wonder if I get... Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll get a couple of covered hulls instead of just the one. Yeah. And we'll get 2 tower cranes here. There we go. Right down to 5 million. But I think that should make a big difference. Let's go ahead and assign some constructions to you. Let's get you focused on this supply network over here. And people's health and well-being. And a statue. I think this will be good, because that way we have most of these construction offices working on the power plant, and at least one working on some of the construction down over here. It'll help keep different parts moving forward. Like I always say, right, rather than do one thing to 100%, I like trying to get everything to 50% at the same time, then everything to 60% at the same time, etc., etc. So let's look over here. So now we're at 1.7. What about you? Are you still super low? Yeah, you are still super low. Where are we seeing brownouts? Are we seeing brownouts, I guess is the question. No, I think we've already solved the problem just by allowing a bit more throughput. I think that's what the issue was, is that with every step, less power was coming through. Because even from here to here, we see a 0.2 megawatt drop. Oh, wait, you're without power supply. Why are you without power supply? Wait, how are you without power supply, but you have power supply? What is going on here? Now it's too dark for me to see. Hold on a second. How does that make any sense? Medium wires. You're connected directly there. And then you connect down over here. And you... Okay, hold on now. Yeah, this has got to be a bug. Because how can this get power if this isn't getting power? It's impossible. It's impossible. And it's literally reporting that it's got wattage but no voltage. What is... No, see, yeah, okay. Now we're seeing troubles. Now we're seeing trouble up over there. No longer down over here. We are seeing issues up over here. Okay, interesting. And why is that? Why is that? How's our power plant doing? That's where the import of coal is coming in. Okay, but the power plant has coal, so it's not that we're not generating enough power. Are we importing coal? There we go. Now we're importing coal. We're like just barely struggling. Okay, well, at least now we know where the import of coal is happening. It's definitely the power plant, just because of a lack of constant supply, I suppose. Which is crazy to think about considering this situation, but it is what it is. Okay, so hold on. How are you possibly without power supply? We just have to reconnect this? Is the game just being kind of funky? So now it's all without power supply. Okay, weird. But now we've got voltage as well as wattage. Yeah, that's really strange. That is extremely strange. But you know what? Maybe it was an old bug that was causing the issue, and now it's been fixed. Oh, I say old bug, but I mean, well, yeah, old bug is what I mean. We're gonna also get rid of this crossing over here. We don't need it anymore. The bridge has been completed. Everything here is done. Our trains over here aren't working, so I gotta check on that. It might just be that they're not assigned a construction project, which is slowing us down foolishly. Really appreciate Really appreciate if I did not get rid of the wrong track over here. Always so difficult. Nerve-wracking. There we go. There we go. There we go. And come on now. There we go. Okay, good. Done. Down over here. Let's just check our construction. Missing steel. Are you kidding me? Got 130 tons over here. Oh, right. Right, because the thing that brings steel also brings something else. Tons of electronic components. Just checking our... Alright, you have got to unload... I guess I should say unload everything. And then reload. And just watch this thing, because this is what's bringing... Why is it still got... There we go. 10 tons of prefab panels. Okay, so you should unload everything and then hopefully swap it out for a 50-50 split. Is that how that works? Or do you just load 100% of one thing? See if I do that. Let's find out. When it starts loading, we'll see immediately if it loads both things or just the one thing. Okay, now you're going to load. We're not loading steel. Hold on. Ugh. Cacking this up. Gotta add you over here. Load prefab panels, load steel. Then unload everything. Okay, cool. Okay, let's just watch this real quick. I want to make sure this is working properly. Because again, adding it as a separate stop now, it should guarantee that half of this loads up with prefab panels, the other half loads up with steel, and then it goes over, drops it off, and then hopefully those trains can start building again. I could just divert this truck momentarily. Get a little micromanage heavy over here. But no, we need to get steel over here so these guys can start building. This has been stagnant for so very long. For so very long. There we go. Yeah, now you're loading up on steel. But only 1.1... No, okay, good. Just slowed down momentarily. Okay, not a problem. Popped up on steel over there. You're fine. You're fine. All right, cool. I think that's good enough. That's good enough. It'll be like, what, 8 tons of steel? Approximately. Yep, and then you'll come through. 8 tons is half of its load, approximately. All right, yeah, that's fine. That works well enough for me. So tonight we're going to double check the brownouts over here, see if they're still continuing. Missing concrete over here. Okay, what's going on? Why do we not have concrete? Concrete plant is up there. Okay, it's just a matter of distance, I guess. Missing cement. How are we missing cement? We're missing cement because cannot store or export. Why we... Oh, right. Right, of course. The little things... That slipped my mind. Let's go ahead and do that. Pay for you and pay for the garage because we have to get some forklifts. We gotta get these forklifts moving. What does the panels require again? The panels require cement, don't they? So for now, we got you guys transporting cement from there to there. Load cement. Unload cement. They're all gonna do that? I think so. Yeah, they're all gonna do that. Okay, cool. And then eventually when this is done being built, we have to tell them to bring cement from here to there. Missing concrete, God. Okay, cement is being loaded up over here, which is then going to be turned to concrete. It's not like concrete is something that you can store anyway. So where are our mixers? They're all headed to the plant right now. Alright, yeah, it's just a matter of distance at this point. I guess because, yeah, a lot of these construction offices are working down south as well over here. Jeez. How long do you think that drive is? Get down over here. Too long. And how's construction going on over here? Seeing any progress? No workers or mechanisms, missing asphalt. Okay, well, resources are coming, though. Yeah, resources are being delivered. So that's good. I'm almost wondering if I want to build another construction office. Just again to speed this up even more. Bring us below that 5 million mark. Maybe. First, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Auto build. Upgrade this road. So we're moving a little bit quicker over here. And do we auto build this? Nah, no need. This is fine as well. Alright. Though I could maybe use some more housing over here now. Let's go ahead and get some of those modded houses in. I like how they look. They feel the part. Let's see. Purple. Where's our red? Some good red houses. I wonder if I should drop them down over here, actually. Easier connection to some of the things that make people happy. I think they'll be able to reach the bus stop from here. I don't know, actually. Let's check real quick. What's the distance right now? 152 meters? Yeah, they should be able to reach the bus stop from here. Get a red house over here. There's our first one. Come on now. There we go. If I rotate you a little bit, be able to... There we go. Perfect. You go down there, and then we get some kind of red and blue, red and purple. Do that. Get you down over here. Let's get another red one. Might need to extend this road a little bit first. Go. Pull you up. Maybe a little bit of flattening. Again, this is the region I don't want to flatten too much. Remember that. I can't really flatten it over here. Oh, we can connect you back up there, though. So let's go ahead and cancel the road a little bit so that I can do this instead. Now, do we do connect up there or do we loop around this way? Can we go around behind these houses? I don't think so. I don't think that'll be an option. And my plan was, what, to loop the bus there around. Yep, this works. This works for me. Game, come on. Simple thing I ask of you. It's a simple thing I'm asking of you. Go out there. Go out to there. Let's go ahead and flatten this, I guess. I have to a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now, where is my red house? Actually, is there a brick option? One of these giant ones. Wooden house, wooden house. Wouldn't mind one of these. Let's actually, you know what? Let me get rid of this and get rid of this. Because I'm pretty sure these guys house 50 people. These guys house 30 people, approximately. So let's go ahead and get some of the bigger ones in. I believe those are default houses that come with the game. Yeah. 51 workers. Pop you down over here because we can fit 2. Pop you down over here. We might even be able to fit 3. Oh, I might be able to fit 4. Pop you down over here. What I'm thinking is, if I put this down over here, let's try something, right? The end of the block. Put you down over like so. Oh, come on. We saw the spot. We saw the spot. Like this. Somewhere over here. Come on now. Come on now, game. What if... Okay, sure. Slowly rotate and nudge. Best way to find the spot again. I guess it was this kind of a thing. Okay. So if we do that... it doesn't connect to the road as nicely. Because what I'm thinking is we could put like some social stuff down here. Like a gym or sports or something. Could probably still fit it. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, no, it's not gonna fly. Gotta have that road connection, right? Gotta have that road connection. So let's go ahead and do this. And we'll come back here in a second to to put down something in that corner. Hopefully we can fit something. If not, I'll get rid of that last house. But I want to check here. Yeah, looks like that solved the problem. It might have just been the bug. It might have been a combination of the two things, but it might have just been the fact that that building, for some reason, was not getting any power. However, it does still drop by... Oh, no, see? Building is without power supply. Again. That is so strange. And it can't be because we're not providing power. Operating without issues. Crazy. And also now that it's hit, you know, rock bottom, so to speak, we just keep importing coal, don't we? Yeah. Not as much as the previous month, but, you know, 6,000 times 12 adds up really quickly. These guys are supposed to be unloading coal from where? The ore processing plant. I guess what I could do is instead of the ore processing plant, I could send them to the storage here. Now, is that connected by a road? It is, up over there. Okay. Do that instead. Let's do that instead. So from the aggregate, so let's go ahead and copy your schedule and drop it off over here and over here. Where's the other ones? Do as well, do the same thing. There. That should solve the problem a little bit. Going to the aggregate storage right now. Yeah, okay, they're gonna loop around. Okay, cool. That should solve the problem a little bit. Because part of the issue was, make this into an asphalt road, audible this. Part of the issue was that the output of one wasn't enough to keep the coal power plant going. So hopefully this will solve the problem. Every time a truck comes through and drops some. Quite helpful. Why is there an issue? Where is there an issue? Now you're just being silly. There we go. Cool. It was recalculating its path, I think. Alright, that's good, that's good. So now, do you have any dumpers coming through still? Couple. But these are, no, these are buses. Alright, great. You know, dumpers of a different kind. Dumpers of people. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Down over here. Can I fit? What can I fit? What is lacking here? Pub, taverns, culture. Okay, pub, taverns, culture. Pub, tavern. Hospital and clothes, that's a different issue. 5 without a job. I feel like a pub, tavern, or culture-related item over here is what we need. So let's go ahead and build a pub. We don't just have a pub here. We have the restaurant. So let's go ahead. Equipment for citizens. Where is our pub? Should be able to fit it here, actually. Come on now. I might need to destroy that house at the end there. Yeah. Get rid of you. It's fine. As painful as it was to place that down, it's fine. We can put you down over here, right? This kind of a thing, sure, I guess at an angle if that's what you want, game. Drop you down over here, and we can get some football playground. It's gonna pay for its construction anyway, but I like being able to plan before. Cannot fit the playground, but I can fit the tennis playground, I imagine. There's a bit smaller. Nah, still too small. Still too tight a space. Alright, well, let's get a kindergarten down at least. Surely we can fit a kindergarten here. Where are we? Kindergarten. I say kindergarten, I mean playground. Infrastructure's in the way. Come on, game. Like, yeah, if that bend happened just a little bit further, we could fit something in here. Oh, well, it is what it is. Ooh, hello. Okay. Something there. There's something there. Go ahead and close this first. Well, actually, let's just use you. Let's do that. Go ahead and build down over here. Sure, we can do something like that. Right behind the pub, so you can just drop your kids off and be on your merry way. Cool. And let's go ahead and get this completed as well. You go like so. And then connect to that. We can make it look kind of nice, I think. There we go. Nice, I like that. Connect you over here. Connect you over... Well, I guess we should connect... Well, that is as good as it'll get. Let's connect you over here. Sure. Get everyone access to everything up and down the road over here. Too bad I can't fit another football. Actually, can I? Could I? If I cancel all of you. Maybe I can fit another football field back here. Because this was a good idea. I like this idea. It worked quite nicely. But I think we might have tapered off too tightly over here because of the terrain. And again, that's part of the fun in letting the terrain dictate what you're going to do, right? That's part of the fun. I don't think it'll let me build. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Because some of these playgrounds, I'm sure, aren't being capped up anyways. Like, used to their fullest potential, I mean. There we go. So let's go ahead and start all this construction, and we will again pay for all this stuff. We've got the extra money. We want to get people down here from the old city. Get them working. Build these sidewalks as well. I think they should be able to reach everything. Mostly. They can get to the store. Well, what happens when I finish building this? That should help a fair bit, I imagine. Yeah, they can get to the store. They can get to most stuff. They cannot get to the restaurant, which is why we have the pub here. They cannot get to the clinic. I need to get another hospital, maybe over here or something. Yeah, definitely. Let's also upgrade the roads a little bit. Auto build these again. There we go. There we go. And beautiful. Beautiful. I do need to make sure the pub down here, buildings without power supply. Oh no. Ah. Wow, people instantly moved in over here. Ooh, that's not good. You're able to get to the bus stop. If you can get to the bus stop, and these guys can definitely get to the bus stop, good. Let's go ahead and tell you to go to the bus stop. Tell you to go to the bus stop as well. Okay, there we go. We need power down here, though. Power ends over there, eh? Where's our closest switch? Up there? Only, oh, Well, we can get power to continue over here. So if I was to get it to continue up from there, I could probably go... Let's see. Will you across town, I guess? Might as well, right? I can't remember if this works as a throughput or not. I can't remember if this was a switch or if it's a tower. It's a tower. I don't know if it'll put power through. I don't think it does. Or if I remember correctly, it's a mod, and it specifically says on the mod page that it does not put power through. Okay. So then what we need to do is over here, we need to introduce something to split this. We have a mod for that. One that, you know, kind of fits the bill aesthetically. Power transformer, switch, yes. Switch tower looks like that. Looks like what? Okay, and this is the smaller looking switch. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause for a second. Demolish you. Let's get a switch tower over here, like so. And let's go ahead and, well, actually, where is my power? Come on now, power substation. There we go. Get one up over here somewhere. Maybe over here. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. And let's drop you off over here. Make sure there's a footpath connection, so if it ever catches fire or anything, we're able to keep it okay. So we can do this. Sometimes those lines, man. What about this? There we go. Pop you down over there. All right. And then our wiring can go from here to here. Here to, come on, there to There. Okay, yeah, that's good. And from here, you go straight down. Like so. Over. Like so. And then, oh god, come on. And then over like so. Cool. Good, good. Let's go ahead and pay for all that. Wow, 22k. It's actually pricier than I expected, if I'm completely honest. I should be able to select you. Come on. Come on. Okay, hold on. Go ahead and let this build first, because then I should be able to click through these guys. There we go. Fund you. And over here, fund you. Cool. And now we should have power down here, no problem. Yes. Now we have a bar, but the bar, unfortunately, does not have any alcohol. The bar needs alcohol. So who's bringing alcohol where? You are just chilling here. Because why? Because there's too much meat there. Great. Well, you can stay there, no problem. That's fine. Where is our restaurant? Our restaurant is here, topped up on alcohol. So you, the bringer of alcohol, can go over here. Don't wait until you're unloaded. Instead, move on to the pub over here and unload alcohol here as well. Don't wait. Let's move on. Yes, great, beautiful. So this one truck now can provide alcohol to this restaurant as well as to this pub, and that should help alleviate some of the people's stresses and tensions and unhappinesses. So cool. All right, great, fantastic. We've got another, what, 50? Wow. Both of these buildings topped up basically immediately. I need to get a hospital or a clinic or something. Where is our hospital? Small clinic. Put it up top over here or something. Clinic by the hill. Clinic with a great view, that's for sure. I could put it maybe a bit more centralized, like over here. That way everybody here should be able to reach it. I think that's a good idea. Plus, as we expand out this way, more people will be able to reach this clinic then. Let's go ahead and drop you down over here. You've got power. You've got everything you need. Let's go ahead and fund you as well. Again, some of these things are needed right away, and we have bigger construction projects happening that like here, I don't want to pay for anything. Here, I want this to happen naturally. Same thing here. I want this to happen, well, I say naturally, you know what I mean. I want this to happen from our own construction and our own work. Whereas here, I'm okay with filling out some of these blanks with imports. Staffs and doctors coming through. All right, good stuff. These guys are unspecified. These guys are unspecified. So some will go bus stop, some will go wherever they please. Let's go ahead and actually make you unspecified and tell you specifically to go to the bus stop. I think it's a better way to separate. I actually really like how this is looking. You know what it's missing, though? I'll tell you what it's missing. It's missing some love. What is the world without some love? Am I right? Go ahead and add some of that glorious love right here. Yeah. Make it more love. Why small love when you can have big love, right? Do that. You got a couple trees down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Build you, and let's go ahead and build you. There we go. That's what you need in this neighborhood. That real, you know, star power, if you will. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Happiness skyrockets. Everyone is overjoyed. Efficiency skyrockets. Construction here is continuing. Oh, look at this, like, massive backlog, or whatever you want to call it. This traffic jam of people trying to arrive at this construction site. I wish construction sites could have multiple roads coming in. Like, this is a problem. Thank God this isn't an important road. Otherwise, it'd be completely jammed up. But I guess that's what you have when multiple construction offices are trying to build one thing. It's pretty cool, though. This is a really cool project because it is such a huge construction. So many resources that we're dedicating to this. They're all... they're almost all going to be made locally. Just at 0.54 tons of electronic components that won't be. How many more workers we got coming through? Quite a few. Hopefully they don't give up on this because of the delay right here. That's my bigger concern. 135 workers, like if they don't come through, then what happens? And these workers just walking to work. Oh, that ambulance just does not care, as it shouldn't. Another 65 being dropped off. I just think this is really cool to see. Huge, basically a train of transportation. On which note, this stuff is still moving smoothly. Okay, good. And what about our ship? Ship is not there. Ship is over here still. Yep, loading up. Loading up. Lots of steel, lots of bricks, lots of clothes. Good. No more clothes shortage. I do just want to keep an eye on these buses back over here. 38, 135. Okay, good. This is definitely helping with our employment situation. Yeah, we haven't crossed that 1K mark in a while, which is good. At 3 buses all at the same time, dropping people off. It's huge. This is huge. Cranes arriving. Now, I imagine the cranes speed up construction. I don't actually know what they do from a mechanics perspective, but I imagine they speed up construction. There are lots of steel being dropped off. We have 274 tons of steel needed for this construction. Each one of these can only bring in 12. My god. That ambulance is stuck. Gonna be stuck for a while, trying to get to these flats. Oh, so much for this not being an important road. I wonder, I mean, these guys can use sidewalks, so I'm surprised they didn't actually go up this way. I guess it can't detect traffic jams. That's something this game needs. Oh, hello, you can bring in 16 tons. Okay, good, good, good. All right, well, enough looking at that. Let's go back down over here, check our progress real quick, and then we can maybe go double speed for a little bit at least. Resources have arrived, that's good. Over here, resources have arrived for the first phase. We just got to get buses full of workers down here. Oh, they're coming. Around the bend. I do need some more places to get gas up here. That's something I haven't put down, is a gas station. If I put a gas station down, I need to get power. We haven't put power down either. For that, we wait for this. Still a long way to go. Like, yeah, it's, you know, just over halfway done, but it is just over halfway done. And that concrete, the lack of concrete for so long has been a bit of a problem. We're going to need a lot more. We need a lot more concrete. What's the problem here? Yeah, it's just a matter of distance that they have to cover, I guess. They're traveling on dirt roads, which doesn't help. This is being worked on. Yeah, it's I mean it's being worked on. It's gonna take some time. We can double speed. That's the only thing we really can do, unless I want to pay for this. And as we've discussed, kind of don't. And it sounded like, based on the comments again, it sounded like y'all were cool with not paying for this as well. Like I said, I just think it's kind of neat. This fire should not be a problem. Let's actually get rid of some of these messages. Got so many of them. I wish you could like delete all. Got messages for... I've got 16 pages. Okay, we're not going to do that while recording. Let them be. Leave them be. Leave them be. How's this going? 50, 500-ish workers over here almost. Just dropped. Still looking good. Still looking good. Making progress. I'd love to see some of those workers helping this area get built. Well, obviously they're busy right now with their TV station. They know their priorities. They know what they want. They know what they want. What's up with the prefab factory over here? It's going along. See, one thing I want to do is, where are our forklifts? Some vehicles are without fuel. Oh, no. Right. Fuel. That's why we need a road connection. Okay. Thank God we can make one. So let's go ahead. Just build an asphalt road. Pull you over this way. Or we can just kind of, yeah, we can do this. Pull you over like so. Where is the closest gas station? We can build one right here, actually. I should make this connection anyway. We can build a gas station. First, let me check for power. Make sure the power is coming over here. Rather, you must be getting power from somewhere. Yes, from there. Okay, cool. So let's make sure that if we put a gas station down, which is where... Come on now. One-way gas station, regular gas station. If we put a gas station down over here, so big. It feels so wasteful. Like, I feel like I'd be better off putting down this little guy over here. Just because it's for one specific thing as opposed to for a bunch of things. If we were to do that. One. Come on now. Come on now. Fine, let's do this. No, it won't let me connect. What I'm thinking is we do 1, 2. I think 2 should be enough. I think 2 should be enough. And leave this connection as well, that's fine. Go ahead and pay for all this. Because what this will do is it'll make sure that 1 doesn't get bogged down. There we go. These guys should hopefully come out and get refueled now. Well, I need to buy fuel, actually. Go ahead and purchase them. I can't wait until we've got our own fuel going. Rules. Buildings without power supply. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's got to be just out of reach. Be gone. Just out of reach. Fine. Just the one it is. Let's go ahead and... I want to make sure I don't accidentally demolish anything. It's being constructed. I can't believe it. Just pay for it. Alright, there we go. Is that a forklift? That is not a forklift. Some vehicles are without fuel. Right, well, go get fuel. Oh. No, we don't. Man, how am I forgetting these little things? There we go. We can just buy locally. Anyways, it's a happy accident. I needed this road connection anyway. This has forced me to do it. I'm glad I did it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I feel a little silly, but it's not the end of the world. These resources here are being dropped off as well. Lots of bricks coming through, more bricks coming through down there, looks like. Yep. Progress is being made. That's what matters most. Progress made up there. Oh, and now here we have problems again. And it can't be because we put down 1 fueling station. Again, it says buildings without power supply. I just don't understand how this could be without power supply while this has power supply. It obviously doesn't make sense. And I don't know... again, if you have any idea as to why that might be the case, let me know in the comments, because I want to fix that problem. But that seems to be why we're having the power issues. Maybe. Because wasn't this at 2 point something moments ago? 2.7 or 2.6 or something? And then it would go down from 2.6 or whatever to 2.4 or whatever. I don't know. I need to figure that out because that's starting to get a little frustrating. It's not breaking anything for us, but it is annoying for sure. We've got steel. We've got workers coming through, it looks like. Yep. 15 at a time. Still something. Don't think they're able to make progress, though, without the concrete we need. Lots of mixers coming through, though. 0.5 tons. They can carry 11 tons, but they're... Oh, there we go. This one's bringing 11 tons. This one, so we've got 22 tons coming through. 33 tons coming through. Wish I could force them back up. Like, this is such a waste. This is such a waste as well. Well, at least something's coming through. Yeah, definitely need concrete down here. Because they cannot begin without at least some concrete. They have all the steel they need, which is good. That's promising, but here it's coming. And then it's going to get used up right away. It's 11 tons. Oh, there's that convoy coming through. Little concrete convoy over here. Oh, that's actually a pretty neat view. You can see that whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them coming through. And I just want to see the difference it makes as they come through. At least as the first one comes through. Just want to see what it does. Well, here's the first one. 11 tons going to get dropped off, and immediately they, I imagine, will consume it, like within a second. Yeah. 7 seconds worth of concrete there. Barely any progress made. But it's because we're at double speed, sure. Let's see. See how much of a difference it makes. I mean, it's not terrible when you look at it like this, when you look at it comparing how far the bar goes. That's how this construction is progressing, is like spurts at a time. Because those trucks are moving in sync, they're not like staggered. If they were staggered, then we'd have a more constant flow of concrete, but you need like 100 trucks to do that constant flow in a place like this. Also, trucks coming in with 0.05 tons of material is not going to help. All right, got these cranes coming through now, actually making some progress, missing some bricks. That's definitely not a permanent problem, right? Don't tell me. Don't tell me you don't know where to pick bricks up. Because, buddy, let me tell you. Oh, we don't have bricks. I was going to say we got bricks, but we don't got bricks. We got bricks up there. All right, listen, you got to drop some steel off then. You. Unload all your steel. Get back around. I said, flip you back around. Unload all your steel, please. I said, flip you back around. And unload all your steel, please. 70 tons of steel. Oh, come on. No, that's gonna get stuck. Fine. Fine, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. I just want to fix this so that we can get bricks coming through. This is the problem with this stuff. I'm gonna add you a couple more times. Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually going to load 50% steel, and there we go. Do that. You've arrived. You're gonna unload your steel first. Oh, it can't even unload steel, can it? Wow. We've got it all backed up over here. That's a problem. I just want to dump some. How much would we have to dump? 70 tons. We'd have to dump 75,000 rubles worth of steel to make room for it. Interesting. Interesting. I think it's time to start exporting some from here all the way up to Baraharad. I can't believe we have so much of a steel surplus going on. But yeah, definitely need to do that. Jeez. 154 tons of steel. All the bricks. I mean, what I could do temporarily at least is, say bricks come from over here. I could do that. You get bricks from there. You guys should get your bricks from over there as well. This is temporary. Well, it seems you don't have a problem. Doesn't make any sense. Bricks from over here. I need to remember to change this. Eventually these guys will need bricks as well, so I need to just do this for now, and then I need to change it later. Okay, that should help. 64 tons of crops by the time this thing arrives. It's not changing the world, but I mean, I guess at least it's something. Yeah, we're still importing crops. We're still importing crops. It is what it is. We'll sort it. When I say that, I don't mean like, yeah, it's fine. We'll sort it out later. It's not the end of the world, though, is what I'm getting at. It's not the end of the world. Still missing steel over here. Why is that? Who's bringing you steel? And why is he topped up on prefab panels? Yeah, I should have made them two separate vehicles. Go ahead and unload all that, and we'll make them two separate vehicles. Or two separate trips at the very least. No, it needs to be two separate vehicles. It needs to be two separate vehicles. And you believe it's also an open hull, right? So let's go ahead, up over here, purchase, open hull, one of you. Let's get you here to here. Loading only prefab panels. Unloading only prefab panels. Begin. Done. There. That should allow us to start working here again. Kind of silly otherwise. There we go. There we go. They've loaded up. Now they're moving. Great. All it takes. All it takes. This has been stuck for so long. Made progress, but very slow progress. Very slow progress. On which note, how's this going? Almost done. It's getting there. It's 150k. It's getting there. And how's this going? Ooh, this is coming along pretty swell. What a project. What a project. Look at that. Look at this traffic. Look at this traffic. Like, that's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. We got Buddy over here overseeing construction. I really like how this is working out, actually. Like, the monument over here, the radio and the TV. It's really symbolic, let's put it that way. Really quite symbolic. Really quite symbolic. Trying to get a nice angle over here for our thumbnail. Got a couple options. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god, that's beautiful, actually. Anyways, folks, on that note, I actually have to call it a session. We've gone on for a little bit longer than usual. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Money's looking good still. We're at 5.07 million, still close to that 5.1, 5.2. We got money. We're fine. Next session, I think I'm going to play most of it at double speed so we can actually start seeing some progress down over here. Solved some problems up there. Made some new problems. Made some new problems up there as well. I got to figure this power stuff out. But folks, for now, I must bid you farewell. Now, I want to mention, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, and it really does make a massive difference. So thank you very much for that. I usually do my Patreon spiel for the first episode of the month, but I forgot that this is now March. Only 29 days in February, so I'll do that for my second episode in the month. Apart from that, massive thanks, of course, to each and every one of you for watching along as well. I'm glad you've been enjoying the show. I'm glad to have you here. And until next time, до свидания.